tough week on these young men. Knowing that we felt like that we had several opportunities that we left on the field last Saturday. But we also knew coming off that field last Saturday we were a good football team. And we knew that we had to respond. And I thought that this was probably the most critical week since I've been here in how these young men responded. And I use the example of real gold and fool's gold. 2 years ago, we came away from playing TCU and only to get beat by James Madison right out here on the last play, and we never could get it out of a tailspin. And we had a great feel coming out of that game, but we just couldn't couldn't get the energy level back up. And so we talked about that this week, and I shared with them. I said, this is going to be a real gold or fool's gold, and the only way we're going to find out is we're going to have to dig deep. And we're going to have to respond every day, and that's what these young men did. So it was great to see our offense come out tonight. I said close to 600 yards, 300 yards rushing. Anytime you can do that, you win a lot of games and not turn the football over. That's been something that we celebrate in this program every day. Defensively, we got 2 turnovers, none bigger than probably the play of the year, if not the play of the 33 months that I've been here, is the hustle of Jordan Wyatt. And when misaligned and they slip a back out of the backfield, and it would have been so easy for someone just to let up just a little bit, but not Jordan Wyatt. And he fought and he tripped him up just enough so Kyron Mitchell, which was hustling, could recover a fumble in the end zone. To me, I thought that was probably the play that we've gotten since I've been here that says so much about where our culture is in our program. This week, it's all about the UConn season, and 0-0 in conference play. And I asked these guys to do 3 things for me. I asked them to focus this week, to fight this week, and to finish empty. And I think we saw that today. So I'm extremely proud of these young men and the lessons that we're able to teach them, not just about football, or not solely just about football, but about life and how to get back up when you get hit. And this is a special locker room with a special group of guys. They believe in each other. They love each other. And I've said it, and I've said it over and over, is we're better than we've ever been, but we're not nearly as good as we're going to be. And I'm really proud of these guys. So with that, I'll open up for questions. It was a chess match, and every now and then you could see they would single up on Cortland, and we would try to take a shot, and I almost had a big one on there. But we felt like, though, for us to be successful, that we were going to have to weather the storms, and we were going to have to run the football. And Coach Traylor does a great job with those backs. And the great thing that we have, and looking at our stats, I think we had close to 2 100-yard rushers, but they were fresh. And anytime you can rotate fresh backs in, especially late in the game, it makes you so explosive. And it was great to see Xavier Jones have the breakout game. Braden West continues to be just as solid, and then Kamen Freeman is just a punishing runner. And so, again, there's a great combination right there, guys. So I felt like that running the football was going to be vital to us being able to move it, especially if you're going to play cover 2 behind it.
How important is it to be able to find ways to integrate him into the offense when teams are kind of shutting him down as a receiver?
Yeah, it's huge, and be able to move, shift, and move, and motion him from the backfield out and get him the ball. But again, I know we targeted him quite a few times tonight, and again, I wish he would have had that. We had a fade ball in the end zone, and we overthrew him. I wish Ben would have gave him a chance on it. Those are the ones that we got to have. We got to hit those. But again, when one guy takes 2 away, that opens up for somebody else tonight. And I think James Proche had a great night, and it says a lot about him. I mean, what's really impressive about this is, last week it was Trey Quinn, and the week before that it was Cortland Sutton, and then this week it was James Proche. And so that says a lot. That says a lot about our football team. And I'm proud of where we are.
Where you kind of make a really big impact.
Like Coach Moore said earlier, the militia, we have so many weapons. With Cortland, North Texas, Trey Quinn versus TCU, and then me this week is. We knew this was going to happen. We're going to have games where some people take a step back and some people step forward. And just when our numbers call, we're going to make plays.
Well, how does the defense look different to you?
I mean, when the running game's going like that, you have to sack the box. And if you give one-on-one coverage to militia, then you're asking us to score. You're really just giving us the end zone. So if you one-on-one coverage to militia, Trey, Myron, Cortland, Shelby, B-Benz, Judah Bell, Tyler Page, James Proche, Alex Honey, Kevin Thomas. I don't think I'm missing anybody. Matthew Doherty, one of our walk-ons. If you give us one-on-one coverage, it's
In
touchdown.
addition to the passing touchdowns to you and the running yards that Xavier and the rest of the guys got, you got a rushing touchdown out of Cortland and a rushing touchdown out of Ben Hicks.
Yeah.
What do those kind of plays give to the rest of you guys in terms of just energy and a boost?
I mean, we knew Cortland was going to get it. Ben, I was a little surprised. He's a lot faster than he looks. You know, he made. You know, I would say he made somebody miss. So I'm proud of him for getting a rushing touchdown. We'll see how long it takes to get another one.
You guys seemed pretty animated when Ben scored on the ground. What kinds of things were you surprised to see him? What was it, 7 yards or something?
Have you ever seen Peyton Manning run on the ground? I mean, we see Ben. I mean, it's Ben. He's a gunslinger, not a track star. So